Hi everybody, thought I'd show you something a little bit different today. Carrying on our theme with the Caddy California, we had one of these arrive with us last week. It's a kitchen unit by QUQUQ. I'm hoping I'm pronouncing that right, so apologies if I'm not. Let us know in the comments if I've got it wrong. This is available through Volkswagen Accessories, so it's available through Volkswagen Commercial Centres, and it's basically going to give you the similar kind of thing that you get on the Caddy California that we've looked at with the kitchen unit that's on there as well. So we thought today, take you through it, show you what it's about. So if you've got a Caddy Life out there, whether it be the short or the longer version, the maxi version that's there, or even maybe, for example, you've got a Caddy panel van that's in there, something like this would fit straight in the back of it. So obviously this forms part of the bed, which is what this mattress is about here, and I'll show you how all that works in a second. And then underneath it is the box, and there's just some caps on the top, so you just open this up, and that then falls down. It gives you a bit of a work surface that's on there. So a couple of things that you get with it. So you get a couple of water bottles, as you can see from here. So there's two of these, so you'd have that filled with your water. A little sink unit, so you can pop things in there. Obviously, if you get using the water, you can then put your drinks underneath it and open and close the water. There is another one of these at the back. It's quite deep, so you get two of those as well. Obviously quite good for storage as well. You can put lots of things in those while you're travelling. More storage at the side here, and then moving on to this middle section here, you've got a tray that comes out. This is perfect for putting a fridge unit on. There's lots of fridge units now. You tend to find the compressor ones that are long and thin. I know we've talked about them on the channel before, different makes and models that you can get that's on there would fit perfectly in there. And obviously then you've got the facility to pull it out, open the top up, get your bits out that you need to, etc., and slide it back in. So really useful one that's in there. And then finally we get to our cooking area, which is in here. So again, this just slides straight out. We've got a bit of a heat shield that's here, so that just comes up here to protect it. And then you've got a big area here for a cooker. Now, put a little picture straight off their own website, which actually shows a dual burner that's in here. As you'll see, we put it with the burner, it's single burner in there as well, which gives you a bit more space to the side. So completely versatile, you can put in whatever you would want to. So this is your cooking area that you've got on here. Obviously, you'll be able to then leave your cooker in there. It's also worth noting that you've got lots of space underneath here as well. So you can get your pots and pans, as we have done before, into the bottom of there, so plenty of storage. Very similar to what you get with the Caddy California, but obviously this is pre-made, available to go straight into the back of any vehicle. One great advantage of something like this is, this particular vehicle we're using today is the Caddy Life 7-seater, so usually you'd have two seats in the back here, which we've removed to put this box in. But when you don't need this box, you literally just pick it up and take it out, and we'll show you a picture of it a bit later on, just with itself on the floor, and you can put your seats back in it, so you've not lost that versatility. So you just put it in and take it out when you actually need it for camping. So next we'll have a look at the bed in the back and show you how that works down. You'll notice it's very similar to how it works in the Caddy California. But so first off, we just need to undo the strap. If we move around to the side. So as I said, this vehicle is a 7-seat Caddy Life. In the front of the vehicle, we've got our two main driver and passenger seat, and then the row of seats in the back that's in here. If you had a Kombi, for example, style vehicle, you'd have this kind of setup in the back as well. It would work just the same for that as well. Alternatively, if you've got a van, which you can put this into again as well, obviously you wouldn't have these seats at all, and we'll show you how it works slightly differently if you've got a van rather than a carry passenger one. But to start with, we need to put these seats down. So just give this a pull here. That goes flat down. That's on there. I'll just give this one a pull. So these seats are flat down, just as they are on the Caddy California. And then with the back section that's here as well. So again, just lifting it up, pulling it forward, and there's your bed. As easy as that. You'll see just from the side, if I lean over, there's a big pad underneath, and that's what's holding it onto the back of the seats. That's what it's resting on, and that gives you the flat surface that you'd want that was in there. Now, if you haven't got the seats, that's in the back of here as well, there are two legs. So we've got two legs which come out and are extendable as well. So if you haven't got the seats, those two legs would obviously hold it in place. So as I said, this is designed for whether you've got seats or no seats in the back of it as well. So as you can see, bed size wise, just your normal standard length of bed. I'm all the way in, feet at the bottom, head on the top. It can fit me in, as you know, just about 6 foot in length, so plenty of space that's inside it. Feels very, very much like the Caddy California that's in there as well. If anything, possibly slightly less in headspace, but that's because we haven't got the panoramic roof, which we had on the showroom model that we've got that's there, but definitely for weekend camping, etc. I think it'd be pretty good actually for one of these for a weekend if you have the van version and you're using it as a van during the week, and then obviously at the weekend you wanted to do some camping in it. I think that'd be pretty good if you had windows in the side and you had this, you could just pop in and pop out. I think it'd be a really good choice there. So to put the bed back, it's one nice simple operation again. Obviously this is easier if you've got two people and somebody else stood opposite you, but effectively just lift this back up so it's like that, push it back, and then that goes flat back where it was, and we'll put the strap on it back from there as well. Obviously seats, then you just fold these seats back up into the normal position that they will be in. And then finally around the back, just put our strap back on, which keeps it all in one place. You'd shut your tailgate and off you go. If you haven't seen our Caddy California reviews, we'll put the links up above. Have a check those out and see what they're like. And it's probably worth mentioning as well is we haven't done one on the tent yet. We're waiting for that to arrive, so hopefully that will arrive with us quite soon, and then we can show you what that would look like on that particular vehicle. And I'd be really interested to see whether that tent would fit something like this as well, or whether it's just unique to the Caddy California. It'd be interesting to see, because again that will give you another option of something you could look at if that was available or not. But we'll check that out when we get that video done for you. So the final thing to talk about is the price. Always leave that to the very end, show you all the features and benefits, etc. first, and then give you the price for it. So this particular unit that goes in the Caddy is just under £2,800. That's including VAT for the actual unit, and you get everything that you've just seen with it here. There is a bigger version of this available which fits in the Caravel. We haven't seen one of those, so if I get one of those, we'll do a video on one of those and show you how that works. So I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you have, give us a thumbs up, give us a like. If you don't subscribe, please subscribe, and we'll see you next time.